Hello and welcome to our coverage of the Sand Dune Classic. My name is Luke Elvey, and with me is John McCarthy.
Thanks for the intro, Luke. Great to be here, as always. What's happening today?
Oh, I'm pumped for this today, John. The birds are chirping, the sun is shining, and the course is in mint condition.
Thanks, Luke. We'll catch up after 9 holes and see what's happening. And all kinds of possibilities ahead here, folks. Looking forward to it. And I think he will like that.
And about 125 yards to the pin. Going with the pitching wedge here.
And he's probably going to like that.
Yeah, this one's about 19 feet away.
Oh my goodness, just missed.
And this putt's for par.
And finishing this one with a good putt. And starting the round off with a par, not bad.
Now let's see what the second hole has in store.
And might be going in the sand here.
From here, this is about 10 feet away.
And that one drops for the bogey. And 1 over for the day after that hole.
And now getting ready to tee off on this par 3.
Pretty sure he's going to like that one.
From 18 feet.
Okay, and now we will take a look at the leaderboard.
And so far today, the score to beat is even par. And now the 4th hole.
Yeah, I think you'll like that. from 245 yards to the pin. And this putt is for birdie. And now let's take a look and see what's happening up on that leaderboard. And after that hole, he is moving up on the leaderboard. And teeing off on this par 4. And 110 yards or so to the pin. Could have put a bit too much club on this one. And that'll play safely on the dance floor there. And this for the birdie. Oh, and the long putt almost drops. And after that hole, 1 over for the day. And he's also tied for 6th up there on the leaderboard. And moving on to the 6th here. It appears to be heading for the fairway here. And about $110 to the pin from here. And from 25 feet. Oh, that was close. It's about 6 feet to go here. And the par putt will drop. And +1 on the day after that hole. And he's also tied for 7th place up on that leaderboard. And next up is a par 4, folks. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. And about 155 yards out. It looks like a 7 iron. And that putt will be safely on with a fair distance still to go. And now let's take a look at that leaderboard. And that hole is going to allow him to move up in the standings. And now the 8th hole. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. And I apologize. Looks like that shot actually ended up in the rough. Well, looks like this might be heading for some trouble. He's going right through the brush on this one. Well, he's going to have to re-hit. He's gone out of bounds here.
Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey, delighted to be here at TPC Scottsdale for this Q School final alongside John McCarthy. John, an absolute pleasure to be here.
Well, thanks very much, Luke. It's so nice to be able to have you as part of the Golf Club 2019, and especially glad to be here at TPC Scottsdale. I've never been here before. Obviously, it's a big deal for me to see a course like this, and it looks like it's prime for quite an event here today. Have you been down to the course? I mean, have you been looking around at this place? Because I'm in awe.
Yeah, beautiful patch of land, this one. A really good testing golf course. But the superintendents, you've got to take your hat off to them. They've done an outstanding job. If a player makes a mistake, it'll be on them.
Absolutely. It's going to be very, very interesting to see what happens. And I'm just soaking it all in down here in Scottsdale and hoping for an exciting round of golf.
There's no golf like the Q School. This is where pressure really elevates. Imagine playing for your future. Well, that's what this week's all about.
Can't wait to check it out. We're going to check back in with you after 9 holes, and we'll see how things are going after that.
And this one's for birdie. And that one's right in the cup. And after the first hole, starting the round at 1 under par. And now let's move to the second hole. And I think he will be happy with that. Might be a bit too much club on this one. I thought that was a bit too much club, but look where this has ended up. for the bird. And he's sticking to the same position he was at after that hole. Now let's see what this third hole has in store. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. Looks like this is going a bit long. And that's a pretty inspiring shot just there, hitting this par 5 green in 2 definite eagle possibilities. And the eagle putt drops. And currently sitting at 4 under for the day. All right, here's the 4th hole. And he's on the green. This one's about 10 feet from the cup. And that one will drop for birdie. And as we check the standings, he's still in first after that one. Okay, let's see what the 5th has in store for us. I think we'll find some fairway here. And pretty sure he's going to like that. And this putt is for birdie. And a good putt. And sitting at 6 under for the day after that hole. And moving on to the 6th. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. "12 feet to the cup." Oh, that was very close. And this for the par. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And no change for him leaderboard-wise after that hole. And let's see what the 7th hole has in store today. And here's an 8-iron. And this one's heading towards the green. And this for the birdie. And that one will drop. And after that one, he will stay at the top of the leaderboard. And the 8th hole is next. Well, so far so good for this one. From here, it's about 11 feet to the cup. And that one drops for the birdie. And after that one, 8 under is the score. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. And I think he's going to like that. And nothing wrong with that shot. And about 10 feet to go here. Oh my gracious, that was close. And about 5 feet to go here. And that putt's going to drop for par. And as he finishes up on the 9th here, Luke, he's found himself in a pretty favorable position.
Oh, I love this part of any tournament, John. 9 holes to go. They call it the finish, the championship finish. Who's got the strongest mind as well as the most complete game? Will this leader be able to take it all the way to the house? Gee, I hope so.
Thank you, Luke. Now back to the action. I think he'll like that. And this putt's for birdie. Okay, and let's have a look at the leaderboard. And after that hole, he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard. Okay, now moving on to the 11th. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. From about 120 yards. And I think he's going to like that. And this for the birdie. This is looking quite good for the birdie. And after that one, he's still holding on to the first place spot. And just about to tee off on this par 3. And heading for the green. This putt's about 3 feet away. For the birdie. And look at this scorecard. Quite a few birdies. Probably a good reason for this 11 under round at the moment. All right, let's see what happens on the 13th hole here.
I think he's going to like that.
Okay, about 185 yards to the pin. And that looks like a 5-iron. And that is some fantastic club work on this par 5 green, hitting it in 2. And this putt is for birdie. And a decent putt. And no change in the standings after that hole. And setting up now on the 14th hole. And this is looking fairway bound. And about $125 away. Here is the pitching wedge. This is going towards the green here. Okay, and he's on the green now. 5 feet to go here. For the birdie. And 13 under for the day after that hole. And moving on to the 15th hole. Just a magnificent display of power here. From 120 yards out. This one's looking good, folks. Okay, and hitting this par 5 and 2. That's some fine club work out there. And that putt will go for eagle. And he's still at the top of the leaderboard after that one. And teeing off on this par 3. Well, this is definitely heading towards the green. And this one's for birdie. And a decent little putt there. 16 under par after that hole. Okay, and moving on to the 17th now. And that was spectacular work, hitting the green on this par 4 off the tee. And unfortunately, the golf gods have spoken, and the eagle is not going to happen. And no change ranking-wise after that hole. Teeing it up here on the 18th. And a promising looking shot here. This one's about 3 feet from the cup. And that one goes in for the bird.
And this could be the start of something spectacular, Luke. Capping the Q School final off with a win, no doubt qualifies them to play in the Web.com Tour next season.
I really like the look of this player, John. I think they've got a bright future. I really feel the Web.com Tour is just a stepping stone to a big career. I'm sure you'll agree we saw some pretty good golf today. Thanks for tuning in. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elby, delighted to have your company for the opening event of the Web.com Tour season. Pleased to be joined alongside John McCarthy, and John, this feels very much like the first day of school.
Well, that's the vibe I've been getting from talking to some of the players and walking the course a little bit earlier today. There's a definite sense of a little bit of trepidation in some of them, I think. What's your experience over the years covering this kind of thing? What do you get the same vibes as I'm picking up?
No question, there's a lot of nerves, people trying to find out where they fit in amongst the class, if you will.
Right.
And also a lot of excitement. Anytime there's a new chance to achieve something, well, it really has that excitement and anticipation. But they really want to get to work. They've got to get their head into the game, because you don't want to get a grade F at the end of the year for failure.
For sure. Yeah, you definitely don't want to do that. And let's continue to follow this golfer from tee to green and all through 18. Let's check back in after 9 holes and see how they're faring.
Absolutely, John. Let's get down to the course and check out the action.
All right, and the putter's coming out now. And this putt is for birdie. And that one will drop. And starting the round with a birdie. And now let's see what this second hole has in store. This one's looking pretty good so far. And this one's about 4 feet from the cup. And that putt will drop for birdie. And 2 under for the day after that one. And now setting up for this par 5. Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. From 130 yards. Going with a pitching wedge here. This one's looking good. All right, and now he's on. And this putt is for the eagle. Ooh, just missing here. And this one's for birdie. And he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard after that hole. And now we find ourselves at the 4th hole tee off. This one's looking a bit long, folks. And this putt is needed to save par. And a nice putt there. And after that hole, he's still in first place. And here we are on the 5th. I think you'll like that. From about $150. Going with the 8-iron. And this one's definitely heading towards the green. Fantastic work on this par 5, hitting the green in 2. And that eagle putt will drop. And after that one, currently sitting at 5 under for the day. And that also means he is in first place on the leaderboard. And now we find ourselves on the 6th hole tee off. And nicely done, looking like we'll have some fairway here. And he will like that. And this is right around the 8-foot mark. And that one goes for birdie. And after that one, he's still managing to hold on to first place. Okay, and let's see what the 7th has in store.
And he'll be happy with that.
From 14 feet. Ooh, just missing here. And for the par. And he's going to stay right there where he was on the leaderboard. No change in the ranking. And now setting up on this par 3. Taking a shot with the pitching wedge. Looks like this could have a bit too much club on it. And that approach is on with a lengthy putt coming up. And that one will go for birdie. And no change in the leaderboard status after that hole. And on to the 9th hole. And this shot's looking promising. About 130 yards to go here. Here's a pitching wedge.
I think he'll like that.
It's about a 10-footer from here.
That'll drop for birdie.
And as he finishes up the front 9, Luke, he's found himself in a pretty good spot, if you ask me.
Oh, John, I love this part of the tournament. It's when it really heats up, and having the lead going to the final 9 holes is the best position to be in. But everyone's gunning for the title. Will they have what it takes down the stretch?
Thanks, Luke. Let's chat again after this round's done.
And I think he'll like that.
From 140 yards out. Going with the 9-iron. And this is for birdie. And that putt drops. And after that one, 9 under is the score. And moving on to the 11th hole.
And I think he will like that.
This putt's for birdie.
And folks, this could be the one.
And the long putt will drop. Very nice stroke on that one. And he's still in first place after that hole. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. Wow, and just a huge drive here on this par 4. Now they're putting. And that will drop for eagle. And this course is treating him well. I'm seeing quite a few birdies on the card. And that's definitely helping this beautiful round of 12 under so far. And fantastic distance on this drive. "14 feet to go." This shot might be a perfect shot, folks. And that one will drop for birdie. And currently sitting at 13 under par for the day. And that means he's first overall on the leaderboard. And setting up now on the 14th tee. And this putt's for birdie. Ooh, inches away. This putt's about a 2-footer. And after that one, he's going to stay right where he was on the leaderboard. And now teeing off on this par 4. Yeah, I think this one's going to find the fairway. Looking good. And this is about a 4-footer. For the birdie. And as we check the standings, he's still holding down first place after that one. And next up we have a par 5 hole. Well, I think this one's going to find short grass. Very well played, and hitting this par 5 and 2 is going to set up some nice eagle opportunities here. Oh, and it just didn't drop. And this putt's for birdie. Okay, and now let's take a peek and see what's happening on the leaderboard. And after that one, 15 under for the day. And now setting up for the par 4. Well, this one's looking pretty good. Okay, about 165 yards to the pin. And looks like a 6-iron.
He's got to be pleased with that.
And setting up 13 feet from the cup here. Oh my land, that was very close. And for the par. And finishing this hole out with a solid putt. And he's gonna stick to first place after that one. And moving on to the 18th hole. Well, this one's debatable. Could be rough, could be fairway. And this putt is for birdie. Solid putt.
With that last shot, he'll take the event. He winds up on the top of that leaderboard. That's some fantastic news, Luke.
Well, it's a fantastic outcome. Not only their first win, but if they can get a couple more, then they'll get that instant promotion to the PGA Tour. Well, on behalf of John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey. Hope you enjoyed today's coverage. Hello and welcome to our coverage of the Sand Dune Classic. My name is Luke Elvey, and with me is John McCarthy.
Well, hello, Luke, and hello to the folks at home.
Delighted to be alongside you too, John. The yoga's been done, feeling stretched and ready to go. Can't wait to see what is delivered out on the course.
Thanks, Luke. We'll talk to you later on. And there you have it, folks. First drive of the event. Well, this one could be either way, folks. I'm not sure if it's going to be safe or not. $125 yards to go here. Going with the pitching wedge here. From 19 feet. And about 4 feet from the cup. And a nice putt. And starting the round off with a par. And teeing off on this par 4. And just a powerful drive here. And this for the birdie. Oh, and just doesn't want to drop. And this for the par. And he's going to stay right there at even par after that hole. And the wind could be an issue on this next hole. We're going to have to see how this tee shot goes. This one's heading for the green. And with that, he is on the dance floor. And this one's about 8 feet. Ooh, and that was very close. It just didn't drop. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And he's going to stay right where he is, even par after that one. And now the fourth hole. And the forecast calling for a significant amount of sand here, folks. And not a whole lot of distance out of the sand there, but back in the fairway. And about 175 yards away here. And that's not very good as far as approach shots go. I think the wind got the best of that. Looking like 9 feet to the cup. Ooh, and just inches away. And this one is for the bogey. And now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And unfortunately, he's going to move down in the standings after that one. Okay, let's see what the fifth has in store today. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. And about 110 yards to the pin from here. And he may have overshot the green on this one. And I don't think that was the intended result for that approach shot. Just too much club.
Hello and welcome to the Q School Final. My name is Luke Elvey and my co-pilot today is John McCarthy. Howdy, John.
And thanks for the intro, Luke. Great to be back with you. What's happening?
Well, I'm just thinking about what a treat it is to be able to experience this course firsthand and what such a talented field of golfers we have. Can't wait to see what happens today.
Thanks, Luke. Talk to you soon.
And with that, the first drive of the event is away.
Well, you'll probably like that.
And this for the birdie. And that one will drop. And 1 under for the day after that hole. And now the second hole. And this one could be in the rough, but could not be. Let's find out. This one's looking pretty good. And this putt's about a 2-footer here. And after that one, sitting at 2 under for the day. And now the third hole tee off. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. And this one's looking pretty good. Fantastic. And hitting this par 5 in 2 is going to open up some real interesting possibilities. And the putt drops for eagle. And after that one, 4 under is the score for the day. All right, here's the 4th hole. Okay, he is now on the green. And this for the birdie. And the putt will drop. And after that one, 5 under par for the day. And that means he's first overall on the leaderboard. Okay, and here is the 5th hole. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway.
Nothing wrong with that.
14 feet away. Ooh, and that was very close. And this putt's for par. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And no change for him leaderboard-wise after that hole. And next up is a par 4, folks.
And I am pretty sure he's going to like that.
And this one's for birdie. And a nice putt. And he's sticking to the same position he was at after that hole. And now we find ourselves on the 7th hole tee off. Going with the 8-iron here.
I think he'll be happy with that.
And about 19 feet to the cup. Oh, and wouldn't that have been nice? And with a tap, they'll get a par. And after that hole, he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. And just a huge drive here. And this putt's for birdie. And that putt will drop. Okay, and he's still in first place, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, and on to the 9th.
Nice shot. I think you'll like that. And he's got to be happy with that.
And they're about 3 feet away here. For the bird. And as he finishes up here on the front 9, Luke, he's found himself in a pretty favorable spot.
Well, it's such an exciting part of any tournament. The final 9 holes and having the lead going down the stretch is great, but everyone's gunning for the title. Will they have what it takes down the stretch?
Thanks, Luke, and let's get back down to the action on the 10th. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. Looking like 8 feet to the cup here. And that par putt will drop. And after that one, sitting at 8 under par for the day. And that also means he's in first place on the leaderboard. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. I think we'll find some fairway here. From here, 110 yards to the pin. I think this shot might be a bit long. And that shot will be on the green with a fair amount of distance to make up to get that next putt in the hole. This shot is looking too good. And for the par. And after that one, he's still in first place. And setting up for the par 3 hole. Here is the pitching wedge. I think this might be a bit long. And as it turns out, that one's gonna play nicely. And no change in his standings after that hole. And now teeing off on the par 5. And this is looking fairway bound. Okay, and from 180 yards out. And going with the 6 iron. Okay, and hitting this par 5 in 2 is going to set up some definite eagle possibilities. And from that length, my goodness, that was some putt. And currently sitting at 11 under par after that one. And now teeing off on this par 4. This one's looking pretty good so far. From 130 yards out. Going with a pitching wedge here. Poor luck on that approach shot. Didn't have enough club on that one. And after that one, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard after that hole. And setting up now on the 15th. Well, pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. From 125 yards out. Taking a shot with the pitching wedge. And this is looking a bit long, I think. And he's on the green. This one's about 7 feet away. And ladies and gentlemen, the eagle putt drops. And as we check the standings, he's still in first after that one. And now setting up on the 16th tee. And I think he will be pleased with that. And this putt is for birdie. And that one will drop. And he's going to stay right there where he was on the leaderboard. No change in the ranking. And now setting up for the par 4. And ladies and gentlemen, that was a joy to watch. Hitting the green here on this par 4 from the tee. And the eagle will drop. And that's got to be good for his round. I'm seeing quite a few birdies on the scorecard. Definitely helping this round of 16 under we're watching. Look at this drive. Go! Going for days. This one's about 3 feet away.
And Luke, he has finished the event, and he's done well enough to find a place for himself on the Web.com Tour.
That's right, John. I think they've got a bright future ahead, and I look forward to following their career on the Web.com Tour, and from there, who knows where this one will lead. Well, that's all we've got time for today, folks. Hope to see you soon.
ready for the golf. I'm so glad you could join us for this event presented by the TGC Network. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is a brand new season, and I can't wait to see what it holds. So let's kick things off right now down on the first tee. Wow, and just a fantastic drive, hitting the green in one. Finishing this hole with a solid putt. And starting today's round off at 2 under. Interested to see where things go from here. And now the second hole tee off. And nicely done, looking like we'll have some fairway here. Okay, about 140 yards to go. Here's a 9-iron. Very well played golf shot. Hitting this par 5 and 2, it's going to set up some serious possibilities. Right into the cup. Very, very nicely done. And currently sitting at 4 under for the day. Now teeing off on the par 3 hole. Here's a pitching wedge. And nothing wrong with that shot. And this putt is for birdie. Ooh. And about 4 feet from the cup. And the par putt drops. And no change ranking-wise after that hole. And now we find ourselves at the 4th hole tee off. And from the sand. Yes, about 3 feet to the cup from here. And that one drops for the birdie. And after that one, he will stay at the top of the leaderboard. And teeing off on this par 4. And a promising looking shot here. Wow. And that was just a monumental effort. Hitting the green in one here on this par 4. And this putt is for birdie. Nice little putt. And 6 under par on the day after that hole. And next up is a par 4, folks. Well, so far so good for this one. Yeah, apologies to the folks at home, but that one actually ended up in the rough. And I think he will be happy with that. 25 feet from the cup. Ooh, and it just doesn't drop. And this one's for par. Ooh, I thought that was going to go. Well, that's too bad. I think that putt got away there. It's off the green. This one's looking like around 16 feet or so. Ooh, almost. And hopefully this putt goes for the triple. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And he had a rough go on that hole, but he still is in first place. And let's see what the 7th hole has in store today. And I think this one's going to find the fairway. And 180 yards out. I think that's a 5-iron. And that's a pretty inspiring shot just there, hitting this par 5 green in 2 definite eagle possibilities. And this one's for birdie. Oh my goodness, that was close. This looks like around a 4-footer, I'd say. And that putt will drop for par. And after that hole, he's still in first place. The next hole we have before us is a par 3. Let's see what happens. This is looking like 17 feet from here. For the birdie. And no change in his leaderboard status after that hole. And now setting up for the par 4 tee-off. Pretty sure he's going to like that one. And this is for birdie. And that one's right in the cup. And after that one, 5 under for the day. And let's see what the 10th has in store. Oh, this one's looking pretty good. And to save par. Just missing here. And 13 feet to go here. Ooh, unfortunate. And this putt is for double bogey. And finishing this one with a good putt. And he's still at the top of the leaderboard after that one. And now setting up on this par 3. And missing the approach on that one. And just not enough club on that one. And this putt's right around 2 feet. And after that one, 3 under for the day. Okay, moving on to the 12th. And this shot's looking promising. And I think he's going to like that. This one's right around 8 feet. For the birdie. And currently sitting at 4 under for the day. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. And this putt's for birdie. Oh, that was so close. And tapping in for the par. And he's still in first place after that hole. Okay, let's see what this tee shot has in store on the 14th. And there's a long bomb, folks. Look at that. And about 130 yards to the pin. And 31 feet to the cup. Oh my goodness, close, very close, but no cigar. And tapping in for par. And after that one, 4 under is the score for the day. And now teeing off on this par 4. It appears to be heading for the fairway here. And about 13 feet away here. So close. And for the par. Oh my goodness. This putt is for the bogey. And a good putt. And after that one, he's still managing to hold on to first place. And setting up on the 16th tee. This could be good. It's heading for the green here. And he is on. And this putt's for birdie. And that one will drop. And currently sitting at 4 under for the day. And that also means he is in first place on the leaderboard. And let's see what the 17th has in store. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. And it looks like it's going into the deep stuff. And this putt is essential for saving par. And as we check the standings, he's still holding down first place after that one.
And nothing wrong with that shot.
And 110 yards or so to the pin.
Okay, and hitting this par 5 and 2, that's some fine club work out there.
Five feet to go here.
And that one goes for birdie. And folks, he's in first place currently. We have lots more golf to play in this event, so the question now is, can he hang on? And that is it for me here, folks, from all of us here at the TGC Network. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you next time. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John McCarthy, and we are about to play some golf here on the TGC Network. We are just about to kick off second round action in this first event of the season. Let's get down to that first tee and see what happens.